I'm Dave Kaiser from CCX Media with a special update from the city of Osseo. As you see, the mayor is joining us, Mayor Duane Poppe from his business. Duane, how are things going for you as we march through the coronavirus here and the stay-at-home order?
Yeah, we're continuing to try to operate as normal as we can, and business continues to roll along. All the city staff is continuing to do their jobs and move things forward as much as we can.
And on a personal note, I bet you've got family at home and a lot of home learning going on, as well as many other people. Is that right?
Oh yeah, a lot of not only juggling the many hats, but also being a stay-at-home homeschool person as well, trying to get the kids squared away with their homework and print out worksheets and send things in and help with their questions as well.
Good for you. Let's talk a little bit about, you mentioned the city operations. So as far as city staff, are there some city staff at City Hall? If I would call the city phone number, someone's there to answer. And obviously I cannot go in the city facility. So tell us about those parts of the city operation.
Correct. We closed the City Hall to the public. Most of the staff is working remotely, still answering phones, and we spent a week or so there just getting everything, so people could operate remotely and continue to do city business. There is city staff, occasionally there on a daily basis to look for, mail and make sure some of that stuff gets done, and, permits and everything. We keep moving things along as best that we can. In regards to, the police staff is still full-time. We're still up there in the front, maintaining the community and the community safety. That's important, as well as public works. They're in every day, and trying to, like all people, kind of limiting their exposure to the public while continuing to do their jobs. And as well as the fire department is still responding to fires and emergencies, and they're still, again, out on the front lines, maintaining the safety of the residents of Osseo.
And part of the work the city is doing is updating the website. So if you go to discoverosseo.com, again, a lot of great information there, and a COVID-19 button right on the homepage that takes you a lot of information. How about city meetings, Duane? City meetings must continue on. How have you adapted in that area?
And that's gone actually really well. We're doing WebEx meetings, again, keeping, with City Hall closed, keeping people with their social distancing and their stay-at-home order. So we've done a couple of meetings now and a couple of work sessions, and it's gone pretty well, actually. And those are still streamed live via the web, and on the cable networks. So there's still ways in which to get the information and still be a part of the meetings. And we've been kind of toying, and I think we've got a pretty good system now, is how do we handle matters from the floor and public comments, and some of the public hearings that we have going on. So we've the staff has really came up with a good system where it's kind of a live feed going on. So then the city administrator who's at City Hall during our meetings, can be able to field some of those questions and make sure that, the people are getting heard. Because originally we just had an email, and the emails that we received the emails, but people feel like they weren't being heard. So we've kind of changed the process. And again, it's one of those ever evolving things that, as a lot of this stuff is new, and we're trying to, make changes and, be as transparent as we can be.
Let's talk a little bit about something I know the city is very proud of and is really working well, is the We Care program. So how did this get started? Who are the players behind this? And what needs are you fulfilling through that program?
It just highlights what Osseo is as a community, and what the residents mean. It really kind of started with Mark Lynn from Lynn's Catering, and the restaurant there. It started with, they really wanted take care of his father, and they said, you're not leaving the home, we'll bring you anything you need. And then from that, it kind of spun into, can we do that to the residents of Osseo? So we've had a lot of community support, through great donations from various businesses, from individuals. Our company here has made a significant donation into the program. And what the program is any resident of Osseo 65 or older, and they sign up for the program, they get a meal, they get a lunch delivered between 11 and 1, and then a dinner delivered between 5 and 7. So, it really, helps, these people that are at high risk to stay at home and, deliver them, good meals so they can continue to maintain their health. And hopefully the goal is really to run the program through May 1st. So we're still accepting donations. We're almost there. We need a little bit more. Obviously, more people sign up for the program, and we're constant need for money and continue that program.
So what is the best way for people to either donate or to sign up if they are in need of the food?
You can donate. There's a couple of different ways. We've got a 501c3. It's called Compassionately, that people can donate for the deductibility through a 501c3. And we can get information on that. And also, there's some people that just go to Premier Bank and just drop off money there. If you walk in and tell them it's for We Care Osseo, they'll put it right in the account to be able to run it there. And also to sign up for the program, just give Lynn's a call and they'll get you on the list to get food delivered to you.
Fantastic. What a great community partner and a great program. In our final couple minutes here, we want to talk about a few areas of the city that people might be wondering about. First is city parks. Any advice you have for residents, as I know a lot of people are wanting to get out of their house on occasion and get a little exercise, but there's a few pointers people should remember. Is that correct?
Correct. With the parks, it's one of those catch-22s. You can't really, cordon them off. People want to get out, but yeah, it just be cautious if you're going to use, stay away from the playground. By touching things, that's going to spread, the virus more. So really, tell people to stay off the equipment or, take precautions if you so choose to do that. But, as of right now, the parks, we haven't put up closed signs or taped them off or anything because, people want to get out. It's that time of the year, but, again, just be cautious if you choose to do that.
And the whole idea of a pickup basketball game or a pickup football game, again, now is not the right time to do those types of activities. So keep those things in mind. How about events in the city? Obviously, the springtime normally is very busy with events in the city of Osseo, but things have had to change. What can you tell us about how far out you're looking and what events have been affected?
Yeah, the Easter egg hunt, which is another great community celebration, that's been canceled. Obviously, a big draw to bring people together and with the finding of the eggs. The city cleanup has also been postponed at this time. We're trying to get that probably in the fall because it's one of those important events to the city that, a lot of people participate in. Gives the opportunity to do your spring cleaning of the things that you can't really get rid of. And then the car show is still, my guess is that's probably going to get canceled, but that hasn't officially been postponed. And that's one event where the dates are so far scheduled with all these other events that if we can't get on that date, then it's going to be, we'll have to miss it for this year.
All right, and the best advice again for residents is go to the city's website, discoverosseo.com. There you can find out the latest on the COVID-19. They are compiling a lot of resources and also about some of the events. Mayor Poppe, thank you very much for your time. You and your family stay safe, and we will touch base soon if there's other updates from Osseo.
All right, well, thank you.